Market Amusement Arcade, Gary. Elcott Street. Burglary in progress. Suspects believed on premises. Repeat, suspects on.
They went out for the bank.
How many of them?
A gang. They had masks on, bikers' masks.
You are?
Eric Trod. I work here. Is he going to be all right?
Come on! You all right, Gary?
Yeah, fine. Give me a break, will ya? Come on.
What's a biker's mask for?
Nothing!
You been in the arcade?
Yeah, but I ain't done anything.
So why run?
Oh, come on. I ain't done nothing. Black boy in a white man's uniform.
Good result with Devlin, sir.
Yeah, that's right, Danny. What do you want?
Oh, pint lager, please.
Chris?
The same, please, Captain.
Right. That's 2 more, Jelly.
He's pushing the boat out a bit tonight, isn't he?
Well, I had a good result in court.
Was this loan shark?
And the rest. Intimidation, kidnap.
What was the delay?
Have you met the Devlins?
Cheers, Chris. Danny. Well, get stuck in. Surprised to see you still here, Devlin.
Even Mr. Meadows.
Not much point in hanging about. Sean won't be out for a few years.
I'll be gone in the morning.
Yeah, it's getting fresher already.
Just that I pop in to see you celebrate.
Well, you've done that.
You still have witness not with you? Thought you'd at least want to buy her a drink.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just so they tell her no hard feelings. Have to leave it to another time, huh?
I was cleaning out one of the machines. Dougie, he was at the change desk.
See the owner?
Dougie Lyle.
Right.
One, he was bigger. He seemed a bit older. He just went for Dougie. Heard him shout, telling Dougie to get out from the desk. Next thing, Dougie's screaming.
It's all right, Mr. Trud. That's enough for now.
Dougie wouldn't have resisted. Most we kept in the float was 60 quid. What'd they have to hurt him for?
I want this witness, right? It's actually harassment.
You're
harassment.
harassing my ears.
Paul Adebayo, Sarge, suspected aggravated burglary in an amusement arcade on Elcott Street. I found this on him, tried to do a runner from the yard.
These lot just picked on me.
Mr. Adebayo, let's just calm down first, shall
You're
we?
not listening, are you? I want a solicitor now.
First things first. What's your full name? All right, turn your pockets out. Come on, quickly.
Looks like you got another customer, Mr. Isley.
Anything else?
Bit late for you, Jack. Thought CID needed their beauty sleep.
I just wanted to have a word, Philip. Now, this witness we've had in the Sean Devlin case.
Kate Michaels, yeah, another family.
She lives on a private estate at the back of the Park Mead. Is there any chance that a couple of your lads could keep an eye on her tonight?
I can't tie officers up without good cause, Jack.
Yeah, I know. I've just had Kieran Devlin mouthing off in the pub.
Yeah, well, if he's making threats, bring him in.
He's too clever for that. It's what he doesn't say that worries me. See, Kate Michaels has put herself out for us. She's divorced, she's lonely, she's frightened. We owe her one.
All right, I'll see what we can spare.
Right, I'll give it a ring.
That's the one.
Not supposed to sit here all night, are we?
Nah, just give it a couple of minutes whenever we're passing. That's what Cato wants. It's all right for her, nicely tucked up under her duvet.
We're supposed to be keeping an eye on Mrs. Michaels, mate, not having dirty thoughts.
It's 2 G's and aggravated, Ray.
Yeah, well, I was a bit pushed. The prisoner was mouthing off.
Paul Adebayo.
Bayo. Yeah, CID are interviewing him now, sir.
Not a name you'd forget.
No, sir.
This victim of the burglary, Dougie Lyle.
Do you know him?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
All I was doing was sorting my bike.
Which you parked behind the amusement arcade. Why is that?
Well, why not?
Well, it's private property. What were you doing there?
You don't have to answer any questions, Mr. Eddiebear.
No comment.
All right, Paul. Perhaps you care to tell us what went through your mind when you saw this gang hurtling past you as you sorted your bike.
By your own admission, you were behind the arcade for over half an hour, son, so you must have seen the gang get in, and you must have seen them coming out again.
Unless you went in there with them. Or maybe because you saw them with a baseball bat, you thought they were off to the park for a little game, yeah?
I didn't see no one, and I ain't no witness.
No, you're not. Because you're part of the gang, isn't that right?
Do you have evidence to back you on that point, officer? Because if you do, you've been studiously failing to present it to my client.
Yeah, you ain't got no evidence.
Well, we may well have a witness who can identify your client as being part of the gang in the arcade itself.
At night? With all those flashing lights? All that noise? Really?
With all due respect, Mr. Isley, you weren't there.
Just using my imagination, Mr. Skase. Seeing how it might appear to a jury.
Right, Alan. Perhaps you'd like to tell us where you got this from, Paul?
Showing the prisoner 5 crisp £20 notes.
I mean, you're out of work. Where'd you get 100 quid from?
I don't know. Maybe someone borrowed my jacket and then left it in there.
What's this got to do with anything? Unless I'm very much mistaken, we're talking about a burglary in which less than £60 was taken. In coins, not notes.
For which the owner of the arcade was savagely beaten.
Well, that's as may be. But unless you're suggesting that Mr. Adebayo had time between the burglary and his subsequent arrest to invest the money very wisely indeed, I'm at a loss to understand the point of your question.
I'm just asking your client where he got his money from.
And I'm pointing out that since the burglary was of £60 in coins, not £100 in notes, my client has no cause to explain it away at all.
Yeah, too right.
Now, kindly limit your questions to the case in point, Mr. Skase, if you wouldn't mind.
You hear that? Yeah, you're out of order, ain't ya? 1-0 to the brothers, right? Yeah.
Thanks for all the help, Mr. Isley.
I wasn't aware I had helped, Mr. Skase. Can't have been doing my job.
Yeah, well, right now I'm off to the hospital to try and get a statement out of a 58-year-old man that bit of pond life beat to a pulp.
Allegedly.
And you're quite happy to see him back on the streets, aren't you, dishing it out to someone else?
Does it matter whether I'm happy about it or not? Personally, I've got no time for the likes of Paul Adebayo. No more than you have. I wouldn't want him living next door.
But you pull out all the stops to keep him out of Nick.
Of course. The full panoply of the law. You say my client took part in the brutal assault of an elderly gentleman. It's your job to prove it, Mr. Skase. It's not mine to help you.
So let's get this straight, Philip. Dougie Lyle is Kay Michael's father.
I got to know him when he put in for a late-night licence. He runs the amusement arcade on Elcott Street. His daughter was working for him at the time.
And now he's in St Hugh's Hospital.
On the surface, it looks like a straightforward aggravated burglary. A gang of lads. They went after the cash desk.
It's a hell of a coincidence. Kieran Devlin issuing bail threats against Kate. The next thing, her father's violently assaulted.
Exactly. Looks like you've been worrying about the wrong target.
Excuse me, sir. Your minicab's waiting down at the front office.
Yeah. Give him that. Tell him what we needed. Well, if Kieran Devlin thinks he's going to get one over on me, I want him done. I'm not sending one of them down just so the brother can take over where he left off.
Right, Jack.
Excuse me, can I help?
Oh, I don't think you can. It's a bit late for that, isn't it? That's my dad in there. He's all I got left.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm DC Skase of Sunhill.
I knew who you were, I could guess.
And you are?
Kate Michaels. I've been doing quite a lot to help you recently.
Oh, right, the Devlin case, yeah?
Yeah. Your DCI said all I had to do was give evidence, then everything would be all right. My fault for believing him, I suppose. Dad's breathing stabilised. As long as he has a good night, he should be okay. They reckon.
Oh, that's good.
Only he won't be, will he? Okay. He's got serious damage to his ribs and his pelvis. At his age, he'll never be okay again.
I'm sorry.
The stupid thing is, it was Dad who said I should see this Devlin thing through. He encouraged me. Now he's the one to suffer.
Well, we're doing our best to arrest those responsible.
Oh, so why don't you just pick up Devlin's brother? I mean, it was obvious it was him.
It's not as simple as that.
Never is.
We need proof.
Of course. So if Kieran Devlin comes after me next, what should I do? Make sure I've got a witness. No, Mr. Meadows, I wouldn't wish that on anyone.
Any joy, Rod?
No, sir. Got a record in length of your arm on Sean Devlin, though. Known acquaintances a lot, but nothing to link him with Adebayo.
What about Adebayo himself?
Well, he's not in the same league. I mean, the only trouble he's been in was a couple of months back for punching a kid for messing with his bike.
That's the scrambler parked up in the yard.
Yeah, that's the one. There weren't any charges brought, and that's it.
Don't look too promising.
Well, I can't see it. I mean, a kid like Adebayo getting mixed up with the Devlin brothers. I mean, they're heavy duty. He's just a kid with a big mouth. I mean, what's he got to offer them?
Bit of muscle?
Maybe, but I'm sure if they needed it, they could find someone a hell of a lot better.
Right, thanks, Rod.
My other client, Paul Adebayo. If there are to be no charges forthcoming, I think he should be released. He's been held for over 2 hours now.
Yeah, well, there will be charges, Mr. Isley.
Fine either way. So, when are you planning to charge him?
In our own good time.
Well, let's hope it's not too long, Mr. Skase. I'm sure I don't need to quote Pace at you. Something about all persons being dealt with expeditiously.
Yeah, well, we'll be keeping him for the full 24 hours, and you can quote chapter and verse as much as you like, but he's not walking. Got it?
Rod.
Sarge.
Go.
Take a seat, Alan.
Cheers. The Devlins are staying at the Star on the Gatley Road. Ted Ramsey's the landlord.
Did you talk to him?
Yeah. Kieran Devlin got back later than the rest, and apparently it sounds as if they're having a party in their rooms.
Well, they've got a lot to celebrate.
Yeah. Also had a chat with Tony Stamp. He said there was no witnesses at the arcade to speak of, none that saw any faces.
Well, that's par for the course for that family.
Only one witness did say he heard of the voice that was handing out the beating. Said it would definitely sounded like an Irish accent.
Well, even so, it's not much to pass on to the CPS. So we're jumping back to Adebayo, yeah?
Yeah, but Rod said there's nothing to link the boy with any of the Devlins. All right, go.
So what about this lad? Is there any chance we could get him to point a finger?
With Isley as his brief, about 2 chances, Gov. Slim and none at all.
Why did you let Isley wind you up?
I don't know, Sarge. He's a brief. I should expect it. This is the way he goes on as if he's on our side. As soon as you get him into an interview, he just pulls the shutters down.
Isn't that what a good brief's supposed to do? Work in the best interest of his clients?
Yeah, it's just that some of them have a bit of leeway. You know, they play the game.
Maybe he can't afford any leeway.
What do you mean, Sarge?
There's plenty of people waiting for him to fall at the next hurdle. It can't have been a doddle for him getting this far. London lad, black, setting up as a solicitor.
Yeah, so he had a hard time of it. Big deal. I mean, why carry on with it now? You know, he's got where he is.
I don't suppose Isley fancies spending the rest of his life as a duty brief for petty thugs and flashers. If he wants to get on, then he can't afford any complaints from clients, can he?
What, you mean a blot on his copybook?
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, he knows you're interviewing Adebayo again.
Your son's old enough to look after himself. I'm sure he's stayed up this late before.
But not without phoning his mother.
Yeah, well, maybe this time he hasn't got enough money for the call box.
You don't understand. My son has bought himself a motorbike. It's only a small thing, a scrambler. But I'm petrified he might have had an accident.
Ah, well, that's something for the hospital, sir.
It's okay, Reg. You're Mr...
Adebayo. Louis Adebayo. I'm looking for my son.
We just leave him to it. He'll get bored soon enough.
What's going on?
He's been like this for 10 minutes, Sarge. Won't shut up.
Right. Hey, keep it down.
What's going on? What am I still doing here?
Look, you know what's going on, Paul. You're being held pending further investigations.
This place is doing my head in.
Hey, listen. No one likes being locked up, but that's the way it's got to be. And there's nothing to be gained by yelling the place down now, is there? Now, you said you didn't want anyone contacted before. How about now? Do you want me to get in touch with your family?
No, don't want them involved.
You sure?
Yeah.
Well, if you change your mind...
Is my bike all right?
Yeah, it's in the yard. It's fine. It's a nice machine.
If it was down to me, I'd have soundproof cells. That way they could make as much racket as they like.
You might have something there.
Thought you were on the prisoner's side.
Professionally. Doesn't mean I don't recognise street trash when I see it. I mean, that boy's not stupid. He's got a brain. What's he doing with it? Hanging with gangs? Getting arrested type of street kudos?
Surprised you bothered to represent him.
You can represent a client without liking him, officer.
Right. Now, I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Mr. Adebayo, but we've arrested your son on suspicion of aggravated burglary.
Paul? How?
Well, we believe he was part of a gang that raided an amusement arcade earlier this evening, injuring the owner.
How badly?
Well, it's quite serious, I'm afraid.
So could you tell us a little bit about your son, Mr. Adebayo?
Paul is just a normal boy. He's not good, he's not bad, just normal. He's never been violent. I've brought him up right.
Does he have many friends?
A few still from school. The ones who haven't got work yet.
Does the name Devlin mean anything to you?
No, it's not one of his friends.
So how does Paul spend his time?
He used to spend hours looking for a job. Now he just rides his bike.
What sort of jobs was he looking for?
Mechanic. He's not happy unless he's got grease on his hands.
But no luck?
No. I told him to go to college, get qualifications. He argued no.
Why not?
He said, Dad, I could have a degree. They would still give the job to someone else.
And why is that?
Because he's black. Well, that's what he says.
Sarge, you took a call for me?
Yeah. Landlord of the Star, Gatley Road.
Ted Ramsey?
His house guests are on the move. They paid their bill and they're all set to leave.
Thanks, Sarge.
The trouble is, Mr. Adebayo, tonight's burglary could be down to a gang of lads, your son included, but they may have been put up to it.
What does Paul say?
Well, I'm afraid he's being less than forthcoming.
Yes, I know that side of him. He digs his heels in.
Well, do you think he'd listen to you if you told him to help us?
6 months ago, yes. But now, I'm about the only person he wouldn't listen to.
Why is that?
I told Paul no. I would not buy him his precious bike. I would not lend him the money. I was strict on the matter.
And that upset him?
It was just someone else telling him no. So of course he went his own way.
And he bought the bike?
He boasted he would pay it off. He would work as a courier. Some chance.
You know he had 100 quid in his pockets. I mean, if he's not working, where'd he get that from?
I don't know.
So what you're saying, Mr. Adebayo, is that your son borrowed the money to pay for the bike?
Yes.
So who from? Well, I can't imagine the banks were very keen.
I think he borrowed from bad people. Sharks. Isn't that what you call them?
They're on the move, all right. All packed for home.
Any other time I'd have said good riddance to bad rubbish.
That's Kieran, is it?
Yep. What's he up to?
And what's this motorbike got to do with anything?
Well, your client borrowed a large sum to pay for it. Now, there's a possibility he got the cash from a loan shark called Sean Devlin.
But you can't be sure.
Well, we can't be certain it was Devlin, but it would explain why Adebayo got himself mixed up with the burglary.
And he was having trouble paying back the debt. Now, if it was to the Devlins, what's to say that one of them didn't give him the chance to have it all written off once and for all?
And a little sweetener, say a ton, 5 crisp 20s.
For what?
For a favour. You see, we don't believe that burglary was the motive for the assault. That was just to hide the fact that it was a grudge attack.
I mean, it's quite a cover, isn't it? Gang of hired kids on the rampage.
Have you any proof for any of this?
No. But if we're right, it puts your client's case in a much more favourable light.
In what way?
Well, there's a question of duress for the court to consider. I mean, how much pressure was Adebayo actually put under?
Plus, there's nothing to say that Adebayo had any prior knowledge that violence was going to be part of the setup. So he wouldn't be guilty by association.
Say I went along with you. I encouraged my client to answer your questions. Now, what if you're quite wrong?
Then we do the lad for aggravated burglary. We're not offering any deals.
It's all mights and maybes, Mr. Meadows. Far too much supposition.
Look, all I want is for Adebayo to answer yes or no to one simple question. Was Kieran Devlin involved?
But if he answers that, my client is guilty by implication. He's as good as saying, yes, I was part of it.
Yeah, well, that's a risk.
Nah. I can't advise my client to do as you wish. I'd be failing in my duty to offer the best possible advice.
You mean you'd be failing to cover your own back by laying yourself open to awkward questions? If Adebayo is even half innocent, he's got to deserve better than this.
You have no evidence.
Oh, we'll find it. Have no fear. The trouble is, by then, your client might well have been left to carry the can on his own. He'd be looking at a custodial sentence.
And I wouldn't bet on his chances either. Come on. It's got to be worth sticking your neck out for.
Bring me evidence, and I'll advise my client accordingly. Until then, I'm sorry.
I've lost him. Better get round to Kate Michael's house.
He's got to be here.
It's all right, you stay put. I'll have a wee look round the back.
You took your time.
Kieran Devlin.
Right first time.
What are you doing here?
What's it look like? Enjoying myself.
It's all right, Mrs. Michaels. There's nothing to worry about.
Well, what's he doing here?
Just leave it to us, all right? Now, in you go. Go on.
Just showing a star witness to know where she lives. Not a crime, is it?
Intimidation is.
Would I do such a thing?
Right, Paul. I want to ask you again about Sean Devlin. You know him, don't you? Look, did Sean or his brother have anything to do with the planning of tonight's little number at the amusement arcade?
I wasn't there.
Yes, you were, Paul. Now, did Kieran Devlin set up the raid tonight? Did he pay you? Is that where you got the £100 from? Look, was it Kieran Devlin who hit the man behind the cash desk? Yes or no, Paul?
I advise you to answer the question, Mr. Adebayo.
There's not a lot we can do Devlin on. And he knows it.
Hang on, Alan. I'll see if DCI Meadows is still here.
Look at him. He knows he'll walk. He's just showing Kate how vulnerable she is.
Yeah.
And he was just sitting there.
According to Helen, we can hardly do it for intimidating witnesses. The trial's over.
I'll think of something, Matthew.
Sir.
Yeah.
Results. Kieran Devlin bankrolled the lot. And he was there. Adebayo said he was the one putting the boot in.
Brilliant. That's GBH, burglary, possible attempted murder. I told him I'd think of something.
Sir.
Alan, DCI Meadows.
Croft?
Bring Devlin in.
Right.
And tell him from me he's going to need a damn good cylinder.
Arriving at Jamaica Lane Waste Ground now.
Great way to start a shift. Sorting out a bunch of crazy dossers.
Kelly Rogers. She's straight off her usual patch.
Yeah, all right, look, just calm down.
I told
you he's mental. Who called you? I can sort this out.
He's a murderer. Take it easy. He tried to kill Sean.
Get lost, he's a nutter.
What's your name, please, sir?
Carl Preston.
All right, Mr. Preston, what happened?
Is that nutcase? It'll be locked away. Look what he's done to my business. Here, look what he's done.
You filthy liar. He never touched it.
Let's just have one of you at a time, please.
He brought into me van and went bananas. Look what he's done.
So you're accusing this man of damaging your premises?
Yeah.
Right. So what's your story then, mate?
It's no good asking him. He's in a world of his own.
Yeah, all right. Have you got a name?
Don't say nothing. Are you a mate of yours? He's done nothing. Leave him alone.
Look, can I sort this out now or I'm going to have to nick you?
Sean.
Don't know, I forget. You're not giving me much choice, are you? Look, if I arrest him, you're going to sign the charge sheet and give evidence in court.
Yeah. Go on, arrest him.
Right, I'm arresting you for criminal
Don't
damage.
you touch him! Get off him! Boy, leave him alone! Get off him! And I'm arresting you for assaulting a police officer.
Give him a few more minutes.
Waste of time, he's not going to show.
Never trust a snout.
Atkins is one of our best. Why let us down now?
Maybe the payphone mob are onto it.
Well, that could mean that they're onto us as well.
So what now?
You can help me explain it to the DCI.
1 and 2.
Right, stick her in number 2. Right, so you say the prisoner assaulted you?
Yeah, she punched and kicked me. WPC Page was obliged to help me restrain her.
This ape started picking on Sean. I was only trying to protect him. He's sick. He needs to see a doctor.
Yeah, all in good time. Empty your pockets. And the other one. Hit the jackpot then, did we, Kelly?
Yeah, that's right. My lucky day.
So this is the snout who never lets you down?
He's done us well in the past, sir. Something must have scared him off.
Terrific. So you want me to approve an operation when you don't know who you're looking for or where you're going?
They'll be targeting payphones on our patch tonight.
Oh, come on, Sally. We can't cover the whole patch. And these lads can be in and out of a phone box in less than a minute.
But the phone company's alarm system can point us to the right phone within minutes of the theft. That gives us a fighting chance.
You know it's not good enough.
There's still a chance we can contact our snout.
Well, what are you waiting for? Get out there. Contact him.
So you want us to go looking for Atkins?
No need to go knocking on his door. We'll try the place he works.
Oh, excuse me, mate. Is Terry about? Terry Atkins? Some kid has just put a dent in my car. Terry said he could fix it.
You a mate of his?
Well, I met him down the boozer.
You're out of luck, pal. He's on holiday.
How long?
Couple of weeks.
Oh, yeah? What's he getting himself a suntan?
Didn't say where he was going. You want us to fix your motor?
Ah, it's all right. I'll see Terry when he's back.
All right.
Lock her up, Steve.
Come on, Kelly.
Kelly?
It's all right, Sean. Don't worry. See you soon. Come on, Kelly. You think I'm just another Tom? I'm going to make a complaint.
That's your privilege.
I'm going to write to the Prime Minister.
Don't forget to put a stamp on it, will you?
You going to tell us your name? Known to be Sean Lewis, of no fixed abode. Watch him for a minute, Steve. Mike. Do you think I'm getting bored in there or what?
Sarge?
Sean Lewis. He's been in and out of every psychiatric ward in the manor.
Well, yeah, so he's a nutter. I still had to bring him in.
The last time he was here, been smashing windows on the Copthorne, I had to get him sectioned. Do you know what that entails?
Yeah, of course.
FME, consultant psychiatrist, psychiatric social worker, all in there at the same time, if they were available.
Yeah, but what else was I supposed to do?
Turn out your pockets. Let's have a look at the bag. One modified car jack. One electric drill. One set of drill bits. You going to tell us what these are for?
No. I don't know.
You've nothing to say?
I've got nothing to say.
Right, number 4.
Come on.
Customised gear for cracking payphones.
Yeah, if you say so.
Right, go up and see if you can find a DI. I think she might be interested in this.
Well, wherever Atkins has gone, he doesn't want us to find out about it.
Great. He's bottled out on us.
Sally, any news on your snout?
He's gone on holiday, Gov.
OK, so you lost a good snout. That happens to us all. Nobody's going to blame you for cutting your losses.
I still think it's worth a shot trying to catch this mob.
So where do we go from here? You can't hang around waiting for the phone company to give us the word.
Are you telling me to call off the ops, sir?
Well, you're not going ahead until I'm pretty damn sure you're going to get a result. It's not looking that way at the moment.
Well, looks like an early night for all of us then.
Gov, we've got a prisoner down in custody. He's got a few interesting items on him.
Thanks, Mike. Genuine article, and it's been used.
Maybe links to the payphone thieves you're after.
Do we know this Sean Lewis?
Yeah, one of the dossers off Jamaica Lane. Got a few psychiatric problems.
Well, he must have to carry that lot around in broad daylight.
What are you holding him for?
Criminal damage. I'm waiting to see if he's going to be sectioned. You all right, Sean?
No, he looks harmless enough.
Yeah, well, the FME's coming down to have a look at him. See if he needs a full psychiatric assessment.
I'd like a word with him anyway.
Well, if you want my opinion, Mum, payphone's a little bit out of his league. He wouldn't know how to use all this gear.
So why was he carrying it?
He was brought in with a Tom by the name of Kelly Rogers.
I know, Kelly.
Found this lot on her 50 quid's worth. Could be from a payphone.
It's either that or someone's paid her with a piggy bank.
So if you want to know about the tools, she's the one to ask. Won't get much sense out of Lewis.
He could just be putting up a front, hoping to get sectioned rather than charged.
Well, it's possible. But I think we'll leave it to the medics to decide whether he's sane enough to be charged.
Right. We'll have a word with Kelly then. At least we know she's sane enough to be charged. So, you got the cash from a punter?
Yeah. Funny, but I never got round to asking his name.
50 quid. Well, that's more than you normally charge.
Got his money's worth, didn't he?
Assaulting a police officer. You know what that means.
Sean's no a criminal. There was no call to arrest him.
Good friend of yours, is he?
Look, he doesn't mean no harm. Sometimes he can't help himself, that's all. He needs looking after.
And is that what you do, look after him?
Well, me and Sean go back a long way. We was in care together in Scotland. Both got dumped in the same home. The place you end up in when there's nowhere else left to send you.
If Sean's got psychiatric problems, why didn't he end up in hospital?
This was before he got sick. It was all different then. It was me who was always getting into trouble. Sean used to look after me, like I was his sister. It's the truth. That's how it was till he had his breakdown. You never guessed to look at him now.
Oh, come off it. He's not that helpless, surely. From the look of the tools in his sports bag, he seems like quite a handy man.
What tools?
Oh, you must have known he had them, surely.
I don't know what he keeps in his bag, do I?
We're talking about specialised equipment used for theft.
Nothing to do with me.
Good, because it's not looking too great for your friend Lewis. As well as criminal damage, there's going equipped to steal.
You can't charge him for nothing. I told you, he's sick up here. He's not responsible.
Yeah, well, that's open to question. Maybe he's having us on. Maybe he just wants us to think he's sick. If he is criminally responsible, we'll charge him.
That's all I'm saying.
OK, how about this? Maybe the tools belong to you, not Sean.
Come off it.
Maybe you thought it was safer to let him carry them. After all, no one's going to suspect him of knocking off payphones, are they?
That's rubbish.
So whose are they, yours or Sean's?
All right. Supposing the tools are mine.
You're admitting that, are you?
I found them dumped in a skip. Gave them to Lewis. He likes collecting stuff.
You're going to have to do better than that.
It's no his gear, it's mine. And I'm saying nothing more without a brief.
Cheers.
Sarge. FME for Lewis.
Hello, Matthew.
Hilary, did Steve put you in the picture?
Sean Lewis, right? One of our regulars.
Right, well, we found these on him.
Yes, the usual stuff. Oh, judging by the date, though, he's not been taking enough of them. I better have a look.
Be my guest.
So, is she just a lone operator or part of a team?
She didn't rig that carjacker evening class. Someone must have supplied her with the tools.
Mom, I've just had a call from the T-bar owner, Carl Preston. He's not going to press charges against Lewis after all.
Someone else got a soft spot for him.
Yeah, it's a bit of a liberty after all the trouble we've taken.
Do you know this, Preston?
I've had no dealings with him before.
OK, thanks, Mike. Might be worth checking his form. I'm going to have another word with Matthew Boyden.
Sean, do you understand why you've been arrested? You remember me, don't you? I'm not with the police, I'm a doctor.
What's the verdict? Usual routine?
Oh, Sean's always a difficult case, but you know how it is. If there's a chance he may be sectionable, we ought to arrange an assessment. I'll call in a consultant and get hold of social services.
Of course.
Oh, I managed to get him to take one of these, but he'll need another in 8 hours.
Right, I'll put it on the record.
All by the book, okay, Matthew?
Par for the course, Mum. Won't know the final verdict on Lewis until we've had the assessment. That could be who knows when.
Look, Carl Preston isn't going to press charges, so is all this really necessary?
Not my decision.
But you think it's justified?
Lewis has been sectioned I don't know how many times. Now he goes ape and smashes up a T-bar. Not what I call rational behaviour.
Right, for the sake of argument, let's say Lewis is as nutty as a fruitcake. There's nothing in the rule book says he can't be interviewed.
Not without an appropriate adult.
Then we get an appropriate adult.
OK, fine. When I've got a minute, I'll ring social services again. Though when they'll arrive is anyone's guess.
What is it with Lewis? Everyone seems to treat him with kid gloves.
He's a prisoner in my charge. The sooner I get him sorted and out of here, the better.
Matthew, whatever the state of Lewis's mind, he and Kelly are in this together, and he was the one carrying the tools. Now, there's a chance he could name the rest of the team.
Let me get this straight, Ma'am. You're asking me to allow you to interview a prisoner in my charge who may be mentally disordered or handicapped without the presence of an appropriate adult? Because if that is the case, I'll have to refuse your request. Is that clear?
You are way out of order, Sergeant.
With all due respect, Ma'am, I'm not the only one who's out of order.
Carl Prestonguff. We could be onto something.
Vending machines.
And he was picked up 5 years ago for doing a payphone.
On a name check?
Yeah, there's nothing else on him. But the T-bar could be a cover. It would give him an excuse to bank a lot of cash.
Yeah, well, it doesn't get us very far, does it?
But we could give him a pull. Look, him and the girl Kelly, they could be in it together.
There's no point in bringing him in now. If he is on the team, we need to catch him at it.
Back to square one.
We'll have one more go at Kelly as soon as the duty solicitor's turned up.
Right, girl.
That is, if Matthew Boyden's seen fit to contact him.
Where's my brief?
He's here.
What about Sean? You can't keep him banged up on his own. He needs proper treatment.
Yeah, well, I'll look after him. You look after yourself, OK? All yours.
This what you call justice? Locking up sick folk? See that what?
Stay here a minute, will you?
You say you found these tools in a skip. Who do you think might have left them there?
No comment.
Oh, come on, Kelly. No one chucks away expensive gear like this. Where'd you get it? Was it from Carl Preston?
Do you deny possessing these tools for the purpose of stealing from payphones?
No comment.
Cup of tea. You all right, Sean? Nothing on your mind?
I only did it for Kelly. I got to try and save her.
Yeah?
He's trying to take her away from me. I had to do something. I got to stop him.
Who's that then?
Carl. He wants her for himself. I'm not stupid. I know she's...
Here. Get this down you.
It's like he's got power over her. She does what he tells her. Him and his mates.
You talking about Carl Preston?
They think I don't know what... Because I got problems, but I got a pair of eyes. I seen them coming out of the telephone box. I was there, man. They bring the cash back.
Back where?
Back to him. He takes all the money and he pays them off. Like Kelly. Carl's worse than a pimp. He's turning her into a slave. He's evil.
Is that why you bust up the T-bar?
He was trying to get me. He's turning Kelly against me. I'm telling her to get rid of me. I can't stand for that.
You'd do anything for her, wouldn't you?
She's like my family now. Like my sister. That's why I've got to take care of her.
Maybe that birth Carl was put away.
What?
Well, you know what he gets up to. You could help us catch him.
You think I'm a grass? I'm not telling you nothing.
All right, all right.
Get out of here! Get away from me!
Just relax. I'm going. Don't let your tea get cold.
Right. Might as well go and find yourself something useful to do. Nothing left for us here.
Mum, can I have a word?
What's this? You had a change of heart over Sean Lewis?
This has nothing to do with Lewis. This is to do with Carl Preston.
So you want to go on the word of a certifiable dosser who's accused Preston of corrupting a Tom?
Look, even if we forget about Lewis, Preston's got the form. He could have supplied Kelly with the tools.
Right, so all we need now is some fingerprints in a phone box.
I want to put Jim Carver onto watch Preston. If he is on the team, he should be operating tonight.
Well, why don't you wait till the social worker gets here, then you can talk to Lewis yourself.
I'd be going against Matt Boyden's advice.
I thought you and Matt were on speaking terms.
Yeah, well, we had a bit of a run-in, but Matt bent the rules a little to talk to Lewis in his cell.
Well, that's wise and mean, Sally. Still within the law.
Matt knows Lewis, and he reckons he's been pushed as far as he'll go, and I think we've got enough.
All right, you can take Jim.
I'll need Rod and Tosh as backup.
Yeah, why not? Let's give them some overtime, but make sure they earn it, eh?
Thanks, Gov. Carver from Johnson.
Go ahead, Gov.
The phone company have just reported break-in number 3. Any sign of movement from the target?
Nothing.
Okay, stay with him, Jim. I'll have to send Rod and Tosh in after the next break-in.
Hang on, Steve. Psychiatrist in the front office. That's the last of them.
3 stooges, eh, Sarge?
Sean? Doctor wants another word with you.
What for?
It's nothing to worry about. Been through it all before. It's the same old routine.
I'm not talking to nobody.
Come on. Won't take a minute. Better to get it over with, yeah?
Who's that?
Like I said, the doctor's brought another doctor and a social worker to see you.
Sean, this won't take long. We'd just like to ask you a few questions.
I'm not talking to nobody.
No, come on, Sean, come on. They want to help you.
Kelly!
Come on.
Johnson from Carver.
Yeah, Jim.
Suspect is in the van. He's heading towards a Cheetham roundabout. I'm off after him.
Stealing loose change from phone boxes. Hardly worth a bother.
Look, you can get 70-80 quid in a payphone. A team like this does about 12 boxes on a good night. That's nearly £1,000.
Yeah, well, the first one to spot a wild goose gets a golden egg.
Yeah.
Lines from Johnson. Payphone in Malkin Square. Company reports possible break-in. Will you take that?
Johnson from Lines.
We're on our way.
Johnson from Carver. He's in the Tallow Street car park.
He's just sitting in the van, Gov. There's no sign of any contact.
Okay, Jim, I'm coming round. Don't lose sight of him.
Well, well. They're a bit late for shopping.
Johnson from Lines.
Tosh.
2 possible IC1 male suspects in a blue Cavalier. Registration Beta 739 Whiskey Tango Romeo.
Heading north towards Yukon Street.
Okay, stay in contact, Tosh, right?
Johnson from Carver.
A blue Cavalier has just pulled up next to the van. All 3 targets are now inside the van. The doors are
closed.
All units from Johnson, go, go, go.
Hello, boys.
Police, nobody move!
I got him. Oh. No! Run! Oh. All right, no need to break me arm.
Thanks.
Bye, see
Goodbye.
There are definite indications of schizophrenia, but this time we've agreed there are no real grounds for holding him under a section.
Well, what about that business at the T-bar?
We live in the real world, Matthew. Well, there's little doubt he'd benefit from a spell on a ward, but as a borderline case, there just aren't the beds available.
Well, I can't hold him here.
Try the Caney Road hostel.
Oh, yeah, of course. And supposing they do take him, do you think you'll stay there?
That's all I can suggest, I'm sorry.
Come on, you're it. In you go.
All right, boys. See you back down the Nick.
You came down the garage this morning.
Small world, innit?
Got everything here, haven't you? Even down to the scales for weighing up the proceeds. Very well organised, Carl. What was your cut? 25, 50%?
Take a jump.
Looks like you've had a busy week, too.
It was that slag Kelly, wasn't it? She grassed me up.
Get him out of here.
Right, you've been released without charge. That means you're free to go. Do you understand? Yeah. Know your way to Caney Road? Sean! Sean, come here!
You thought you were down in that house. You be telling tales, you're dead.
That's enough! Come here now! Get back! Come on!
Sean!
Sarge, duty solicitor's office on the phone.
He ran straight out in front of me. I couldn't stop.
I'm holding you responsible.
Yeah, all right, Kelly, come on.
Matthew.
Is this important, Mum? And it's been a long shift and I'd like an early night.
Look, you did us a favour and I'm duly grateful. Thanks.
No favours, Mum. Just do my job.
Any word about Lewis?
Steve?
Couple of broken ribs, a few bruises. He'll survive.
Not much of a life, though, is it?
Could be worse. At least he's got a bed for the night.
Sorry, Reg. I'm at Coroner's Court.
Not you to me, Steve.
It's all very well, sir, don't worry. It's the custody officers that always get the blame.
Kenny Stone, last of the great bullion robbers, brought to everlasting justice at Sunhill.
It was a heart attack, Reg, nothing to do with us.
Yeah, well, what about Sergeant Gascoigne, Barton Street? You remember him? Well, of course you do. Had some junkie you didn't search properly, OD'd on him. Inquest found death aggravated by lack of care. Gascoigne lost his stripes.
If you could run through it again for me, just to ensure I've missed nothing.
Right. We'd had a tip-off that Kenny Stone was about to purchase a large amount of cocaine. So we kept him under observation. And when DCI Meadows arrested him, he had £80,000 cash in a holdall.
And there was no cocaine?
No. He was detained and interviewed, but he made no reply. I refused him access to his solicitor, Michael Hogden, because I knew he was a personal friend of Stone's.
Stone was detained for 24 hours.
Yeah. We found no trace of the cocaine. I decided that we had no grounds for a continuing detention, so I went downstairs. It was then that we found Stone dead in his cell. We tried resuscitation, and we called an ambulance.
Well, the pathologist is quite clear that the cause of death was a heart attack. I doubt we'll have any problems.
You know the family have lodged a complaint. They're alleging false imprisonment, malicious prosecution, and negligence.
Yes, that's right.
We've no idea what the grounds for complaint are.
No. But then they've no idea what we'll be saying either.
Well, I'm satisfied we've done everything by the book.
In that case, I can't think we've much to worry about in the way of an adverse verdict.
Quite a turnout. Should have been at the funeral.
Is that Stone's mother?
Rose, yeah. That's his daughter Lauren and his wife Julie holding forth.
They lifted my husband, held him in secrecy, wouldn't even let him make a phone call so he could tell me. So by the time I got down to the station to make some inquiries, my husband, Kenny Stone, he was dead.
So what do you hope the outcome of the inquest will be,
Justice,
Mrs. Stone?
justice.
Right.
For my family and myself.
Justice? I think he's had justice. It's money she's after. She wants compensation.
Ah, here you are. This is Mr. Worsley from the Met Solicitor's Office. Hi. DCI Meadows, Inspector Monroe. Pleased to meet you.
Chief Superintendent.
And this is Mr. Jonas, who's representing.
Morning, gentlemen. Just one quick matter. The family have requested that once the pathologists have given their evidence, police officers leave court until they're called.
That's a matter for the coroner, surely.
Yes, that's right. But I've already agreed it with the other side.
So, Dr. McDade, did you find anything untoward externally when you examined Mr. Stone's body?
Nothing, sir. No injuries or any marks. The deceased was a well-nourished Caucasian male, aged 55.
There were no drugs present in the body?
None at all, sir. Nor any alcohol. Death occurred following a massive myocardial infarction.
Would you please explain to the jury what a myocardial infarction is?
It's a heart attack, a coronary thrombosis. The walls of an artery can thicken with age or disease. If a blood clot forms and is carried along a coronary artery, it may get stuck as the artery narrows and cut off the blood supply to the muscle which operates the heart. With Mr. Stone, the area of heart muscle which was affected was so large as to stop the heart altogether. Death would have been instantaneous.
Thank you, Dr. McDade. Mr. Jonas.
No questions, sir?
Dr. McDade, you conducted the post-mortem within 12 hours of Mr. Stone's death.
That's right, yes.
And when you performed the post-mortem, did you notice another smaller infarct to the heart muscle?
Yes, that's not uncommon.
And not fatal?
No, it was sustained before the fatal attack, and he survived.
Would you agree that the smaller, non-fatal heart attack occurred within a few hours of death?
Yes, I'd say within 6 to 8 hours.
And would the earlier heart attack have the effect of weakening the heart, making it less resistant to further injury?
In theory.
If, for example, Mr. Stone had been immediately hospitalized after the first attack, then when he suffered the later heart attack, isn't it possible he could have survived?
I really wouldn't...
It's possible, isn't it, Dr. McDade?
Yes. It's possible.
Thank you.
Dr. McDade, you told us that death would have been instantaneous.
Yes, sir.
Well, then it would have been instantaneous wherever Mr. Stone was. At home, in hospital, or in a police cell.
It's unlikely he would have survived a heart attack of that severity wherever he was.
Right. Thank you, Dr. McDade. Professor John... Professor
Got nothing to worry about, has he? He's going to come out of it smelling of roses.
Yeah, well, we get left to carry the cat.
I swear by Almighty God that the evidence I shall give...
Do you think they got something on us?
The whole truth.
I think they have. This stuff out about him been in hospital earlier.
Yeah, well, we didn't know he was going to have a heart attack, did we? I mean, we called an ambulance as soon as they found him.
There's no point circulating your car as stolen if he's been taken to the car pad. If you'd just like to take a seat over there, I'll check. All right. Morning. George, a couple of lay visitors have turned up.
All right.
Professor Armitage, you've had the opportunity to listen to the evidence of Dr. McDade, the Home Office pathologist. Could you please indicate to the court any issue upon which you are unable to agree with Dr. McDade?
Before the fatal attack, probably within 6 hours of his death, Mr. Stone suffered a smaller myocardial infarction or heart attack. Had he been transferred to hospital at that stage, to a competent coronary care unit where he would have received treatment, he might well have survived.
Thank you, Professor.
Mr. Stone died from a massive heart attack, did he not?
Yes.
And wherever he'd been at that time, the chances are that the second clot would have been fatal.
If he'd been in hospital receiving anticoagulants which might have broken the clot down, the second infarct might have been smaller or not occurred at all. Thus, he might have survived. He could have been given oxygen, diamorphine, defibrillated...
Yes, it's possible that the earlier attack may have been symptomless, is it not?
I'd be very surprised.
Well, if Mr. Stone had been asleep, for example.
It's possible.
And the earlier infarct could have happened immediately before the fatal infarct.
Not immediately, because the heart muscle was already damaged before death.
Well, minutes before.
It could have been minutes before, yes.
In which case, it would have been too late for hospital treatment.
Had the first attack been a few minutes before the second, then I doubt there would have been time to take Mr. Stone to hospital.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Armitage, all this talk about hospital is irrelevant, isn't it? When there simply wasn't time to get him to hospital, whether he was at home or at Sun Hill.
There's no evidence that the first attack was minutes before the second. Had Mr. Stone been in hospital when he suffered the second, larger myocardial infarction, the balance of probabilities is that he would have survived.
Yes. Thank you, Professor Armitage. Chief Superintendent Brownlow.
Chief Superintendent Brownlow. Yeah, there were 4 of them, weren't there? In Kenny Stone's gang in the 70s.
Yeah, got 14 years for a bullion robbery. Came out late 80s. Mickey Stone and Jimmy Truscott were found shot dead on the pavement within a year.
Yeah, I remember that.
Vinnie Green went to Spain. Got shot there 2 years ago. Opened the front door, got a bullet between the eyes.
Sarge. The lay visitors.
Morning.
Morning, Sergeant. Philippa Berriman. This is David Rowe. He's new to the panel.
Right.
Chief Superintendent, when you saw Mr. Stone on the evening of his death, how long had he been in custody?
24 hours, sir.
Had he been allowed to tell anyone where he was?
Mr. Stone was arrested on suspicion of drug trafficking. We were looking for a great deal of cocaine. It was our belief that allowing him to contact other people would alert those people trafficking in the drugs and hinder or prevent the recovery of those drugs.
Had he seen a solicitor?
No, sir.
See what I mean, Mum? They wouldn't even give him a chance.
You killed him. You wanted him dead.
Quiet, please.
I mean, why would they have a doctor?
Chosen a good morning. It's been quite busy.
You had a death here, didn't you? I read something about it in the papers.
Yeah, a chap died of a heart attack. Some time ago.
Is the inquest today?
That must be why it was in the papers.
Right, if you go through.
You knew Mr. Stone had been arrested?
Not immediately, no. He was arrested at 9:30 p.m. and I was informed of this at 10 p.m. when I came on duty.
You authorised the continuing custody of Mr. Stone?
Yes, sir, at 03:30 hours.
You are aware of your duties under the Police and Criminal Evidence Act?
I hope so, sir.
But you didn't offer Mr. Stone a chance to make representation before you decided not to release him.
He was asleep. I am not obliged to wake a sleeping prisoner to tell him he will not be released.
A man refused access to legal advice. A man unable to contact his family or friends to tell them where he is.
I don't think that any of this is relevant to the issues, Miss Chowdhury.
Excuse me, sir, but it's extremely relevant. Our case is that Mr. Stone was unlawfully detained.
Exactly. None of that is relevant to the issues that we have to consider here today.
Son, I know no access to this, Mum.
Yeah. Lay visitors have access to all the prisoners. What do you mean?
Well, he's an illegal, you see. He's Nigerian.
That's illegal now, is it?
Well, no. What I mean is that PACE doesn't apply to them, you see. Yeah, illegals, that is, not Nigerians.
If you'd like to open the door, please, Reg. See if the prisoner would like to talk to the lay visitors.
I heard Constable Jarvis call for assistance and I went immediately to the cell. There I saw Chief Superintendent Brownlow giving external heart massage while PC Jarvis was giving mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. The FME and the ambulance were summoned immediately. Mr. Stone was pronounced dead at 21:15 hours.
And had Mr. Stone complained of feeling unwell at any time or requested a doctor?
No, sir. Not while I was on duty.
Had he seemed unwell?
No, sir.
Thanks, Sergeant.
When did you last see Mr. Stone before he collapsed?
That would have been at 6:30 p.m. when DCI Meadows and DS Pearce brought him back to the cells.
What was the atmosphere at that time?
I don't understand.
There was an argument between Mr. Stone and DS Pearce and DCI Meadows.
No, sir.
Shouting and swearing?
No, sir.
Sure about that?
Yes.
And you didn't see him after that?
No, sir.
Once he was back in his cell, he could have been very unwell. You wouldn't have known.
He could have called for assistance.
But he couldn't call for help, though, could he? The buzzers weren't working.
As I recollect, sir, that is not true. My memory is that the cell buzzers were working.
How long have you been here?
3 days, eh? And I am not even allowed a walk. I asked for a shower, and they say I cannot have one.
Well, we haven't got a shower for prisoners.
They treat me like as if I'm a criminal. They lock me up like a murderer, and I haven't done anything. Eh? If they deport me to my country, I shall be killed.
Have you seen a solicitor?
Well, only the man from the Home Office. Now, he says they will deport me as soon as they can get a flight. And then I shall be killed for sure.
It was put to Sergeant Cryer earlier that the cell buzzers were not working. Is there any truth in that, Sergeant Steele?
It's hard to recall, sir.
Yes, well, if Mr. Stone had summoned help by pressing his buzzer, you would have heard it and gone to his assistance.
Yes, sir. But he didn't call for help.
That's not quite true, is it, Sergeant?
Yes, sir.
He did call for help.
No, he didn't.
He shouted for help from his cell.
Not to my knowledge.
He called for help and for a doctor. And you went to his cell and told him to shut it.
No, sir. If Mr. Stone had asked to see a doctor, I would have called for one.
It was busy, wasn't it, Sergeant? Chaotic, even. Prisoners being booked in, cells overflowing.
I would have called for the forensic medical examiner immediately had any prisoner asked to see a doctor or complained of feeling unwell.
But they were all complaining, weren't they? You had 18 prisoners in there, all shouting and kicking the doors and buzzing the buzzers.
Yes, there was a lot of noise.
So you turned the buzzers off?
The buzzers may have been off.
So you turned the buzzers off and they started banging on the cell doors?
Yeah, there was lots of banging and singing and buzzing.
We had 15 drunken football hooligans in the cells.
So you did turn the buzzers off?
I think it's a possibility.
So is that a yes, Sergeant?
Yes, sir.
You went round to stop them banging on the cell doors, and when Mr. Stone asked for a doctor, you refused.
Murderer?
No.
You killed him.
That didn't happen.
Liar! Liar! Just let him die!
With Mr. Stone, he did not mention feeling unwell.
No, sir.
You were chuffed arresting him, weren't you?
I was, as it happens.
Bit of a feather in your cap arresting a great bullion robber.
I was pleased to arrest a cocaine supplier with £80,000 in his pocket.
You didn't have any evidence to show that the money was from cocaine dealing. You didn't find any cocaine.
Unfortunately, Mr. Stone died before we could have charged him.
Unfortunately, Mr. Stone died before you could have released him.
On bail.
I don't think this is leading anywhere, Miss Chowdhury.
Right, sir. When did you last see Mr. Stone alive?
6:30 on the evening of the 15th.
You wanted to wind him up, didn't you?
Certainly not.
Did you shout at him?
No, sir.
Threaten him?
No, sir.
He wouldn't confess to something he hadn't done, so you had a go at him, didn't you?
That's quite enough, Miss Chowdhury.
You couldn't rest till you got him all dead.
Mrs. Stone, whilst I appreciate the depths of your sentiments, I must ask you to respect the dignity of this court.
He's been held for 3 days without legal advice or access to a solicitor.
He can have a solicitor if he wants one. But PACE doesn't apply to illegal immigrants. Although we do offer some of the privileges of PACE.
A solicitor, as of right. Release if not charged.
Immigrants are not entitled to those particular privileges. We review the detention periodically, but we're not authorised to release Mr. Nagassi.
So there's no one to authorise his detention or monitor the situation?
It's a warrant of detention from the Home Office. There's nothing we can do about it except keep him here till Group 4 come and take him away.
He wants legal advice. Can we see that he gets it?
Could be a little bit of a problem if he doesn't have his own solicitor. Duty solicitor won't want to come out because he won't get paid.
So, what about the immigration advisory lot? We could give them a bell, maybe.
Ah, Chief Superintendent. Well, we're not doing too badly, all things considered.
I hope so. The pathologists are on our side, and so is the coroner.
Yeah, there are only 2 more witnesses to go. I'd rather think we deserve our lunch.
3. I've asked the coroner to call on behalf of the family. He must have notified you.
Did he?
We're calling Scott Lewis. He was in custody at the time Stone died.
I've got copies of all the statements made by the prisoners in the cells at the time.
Right. Well, I'll phone Sun Hill. Get everything we've got on him.
I was at a football match in the afternoon, and then I got nicked at the tube station when I was on my way home. They held me in the cells for a few hours. That was the night that geezer died, Stone.
Did you see Mr. Stone?
No, he's in a cell by himself, but I heard him, though. He kept calling out for someone to help him.
And did anyone come and help him?
Yeah, the sergeant come, that one there. I saw him earlier switching off the buzzers so that we couldn't buzz him. He just come out and told Stone to shut his mouth.
Mr. Lewis, you certain of that?
Yeah, I'm in Mother's life, sir. Yeah. Stone kept saying he was sick, and he said, for God's sake, get us an ambulance. The sergeant just said, I've had enough of you. Shut it, and he closed that hatch thing on his cell door.
And what happened then?
Well, nothing. Till a couple of hours later when they found him, and then all hell broke loose. Too late then, wasn't it?
You killed my dad, you slag! I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
The toilet in the first female cell is leaking slightly.
Right, we'll check it.
And apart from that, I must say the cells are fairly clean.
The buzzers aren't working in through the cells, though, Sergeant.
Oh, they should be. We'll go and check him now.
Grabs up the prisoner.
Mr. Lewis, you did in fact meet Mr. Stone, didn't you?
I don't think so.
Did he ask you to make a phone call for him?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
How much have you been offered to give perjured evidence today?
Don't know what you mean. I'm telling the truth.
You say you heard Mr. Stone calling for help.
Yeah, that's right.
And you saw Sergeant Steele going to his cell.
Yeah, through the hatch thing on my door. I kept it open.
Yes, but after you'd spoken to Mr. Stone, you were moved. Do you remember?
Was I?
Yes. PC Loxton moved you to a different cell.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's facing on to a different corridor. So you couldn't have seen Sergeant Steele, could you?
I did, and I heard him.
You managed to hear him over the banging and shouting and singing.
Yeah.
You couldn't possibly have seen Sergeant Steele outside Mr. Stone's cell from your cell. You were at the other side of the charge room, down a different corridor. If I could demonstrate this, sir?
Very well, Mr. Jonas.
This is a scale plan of the custody area at Sun Hill Police Station. This is the cell where Mr. Stone was detained, and this is the cell to which Mr. Lewis was moved by PC Lockstep. As you can see, it offers no direct line of sight to the cell occupied by Mr. Stone. Now, Mr. Lewis, before you left the police station that night, you made a statement.
Yeah.
Yes, in that statement, you said you'd seen and heard nothing.
Well, I wanted to get out of there, you know what I mean? I'm not stupid, am I?
Yes, you weren't charged on that occasion, but I believe you've been before the courts before.
I object to this line of questioning, sir.
If it goes to the credit of the witness, please proceed, Mr. Jonas.
Yes, you've several convictions for violence, offences against public order. Oh, yes, yes. And a conviction for perjury.
That doesn't mean to say I'm not telling the truth this time, does it?
What you're telling me is that I can complain.
I don't see why you can't have bail.
Therefore, I cannot be deported.
That's for the Home Office to decide.
Okay.
Seems a bit hard when he hasn't committed an offence.
Overstaying is an offence.
And we get a lot of it as well these days, don't we, sir? Of course, we'd rather be dealing with criminals. That's why we sign up in the first place, isn't it?
They tell me I'm a refugee, so I cannot be deported.
That's good.
So I must now apply for political asylum.
You are to ascertain only the following matters: the identity of the deceased and how, when, and where he came by his death. It is not for you to express an opinion on any other matters. In particular, I must warn you that your verdict must not be framed in such a way as to appear to determine any question of criminal liability on the part of a named person.
Ah, Bob. Those stupid buzzers. What do you say about them?
So I couldn't remember.
Do you think anyone's going to believe Lewis's story about Stone calling for help?
I don't think anyone's going to believe Lewis about what day of the week it is.
I mean, you remember what it was like. The whole place was in chaos. They wouldn't stop shouting and buzzing.
I know.
I mean, if you had tried to ring the buzzer...
I think it probably would have been too late to do anything about it anyway.
They've gone now, Sarge. They said thanks for everything. So what happens to the illegal now, then?
Group 4 come and take him to a holding centre.
But if he's a refugee?
Well, it's up to the Home Office. But I don't think they'll accept him as a refugee. Just puts off the evil day.
So he'll still be deported, then?
Probably.
You've got all my boys now, haven't you? Hey? My Mickey's dead. You lot shot him, you slags. And Jimmy. Frankie's gone too. My Kenny was all I had left.
I am sorry, Mrs. Stone.
Sorry? Sorry? You'll be sorry you were ever born the time we're finished. Come on, Mum. Come on.
I heard Steele wasn't a very good witness.
Do you reckon he might get disciplined over the buzzers?
Don't know.
We find that Kenneth Stone died from natural causes. A myocardial infarction at Sun Hill Police Station.
Thank you, members of the jury. So, before I formally close this inquest, I would just like to take this opportunity to thank the police for their actions in trying to resuscitate Mr. Stone. We have heard much criticism of individual police officers here today. None of it is justified, in my opinion. It seems to me that the police have an extremely hard job to do, and were performing their duties as best they could.
This is a miscarriage of justice. We're going to appeal. We're going to the Court of Human Rights.
She'll be lucky. Excuse me, sir. What do you think's going to happen over the buzzers? I mean, do you think there's going to be any disciplinary proceedings?
Not up to me, but I doubt it. I hope you learned your lesson. You were lucky today.
Yes, sir.
If someone was ill and trying to call for help, and you turned the buzzer off for a bit of peace and quiet...
Yeah, I'm sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
I hope it doesn't.